What the hell is wrong with you? What the fuck are you doing? Just what the fuck? Oh, hi, Ethan. Why so rude? Oh, to answer your question, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. Isn't it nice to be free? That is not fucking freedom. That's stupid. That's lunatilic. I get that lunatilic's not a word, but that's something that lunatic would do. That's something that a crazy person would do. What the fuck is wrong with you? What in your right mind would ever make you think that it's comfortable? It is making my back hurt just watching you do that. Sit right, act right, do something right. What the fuck is wrong with you? Sheesh. Is this how you sit out in public? You'll just probably. Mm. There's always been something different about you. Sheesh, easy with the hostility. Easy, easy. You just mad today, aren't you? I don't sit like that. How does this fit your fancy though? Because with freedom of not giving a shit what other people think, you tend to do whatever the fuck you want to, and then I'm not just gonna let you think you can tell that to me, because that is very rude. And when you keep asking me what the fuck is wrong with me, I beg to question that to you too. Because how are you being so outwardly aggressive towards me when this is my body, my energy, and I can do whatever the fuck I want to with me? And you just over there doing whatever the fuck you want to with you. And you just upset and spewing all this hatred towards me. Like, what is wrong with me expressing myself, saying however the fuck I want to be? Like, if I do get hurt, I get hurt. But like, I am free to be me like you are free to be you, but you choose to judge me for being me, and then you question what the fuck is wrong with me? Well, I don't know. I think it started when I was born. But isn't that where most problems start? The idea of conception, and then once it's conceived and then it starts to be worked on, that's when the other things tend to arise because some things are easier to conceive within the brain instead of to actually conceptualize into materialistic reasons because to make the means possible, you sometimes have to do things that you didn't expect or anticipate too. I'm just telling you, Ethan, calm your shenanigans. You do not come up in my dome and try to talk to me like you own me. Did I please you enough for you to leave me be? Because if this is gonna be the tone that you continue to carry this out with, I think I might need to carry you out this place with whatever means needs. Okay? Because I do not like the way that you come up in here disrespectful towards me, Ethan. I don't give a fuck if we look alike. I don't give a fuck if we're the same person, but I will beat the fuck out you, okay? Okay, thank you for understanding me. You know what? Maybe you do have a point. I did come in here all big dick and shit, force my foot through like I'm a SWAT team trying to raid your room, trying to find some drugs on you. But the only thing foul about you is my attitude, and I didn't mean to like that. It's just how I was brought up, how I was taught. I was taught to be like, what is wrong with you instead of, ooh, that is unique. That is very characteristic of you. That is very personal to who you are. I've never seen this inside other people, and that's what makes you unique. That's what makes me want to engage more with you because, like, I've never seen this before. And instead of being fearful like I was taught to be, I'm sorry about that. And I could never be more sorry than by changing my behavior when I come to act towards you again. If you allow me to be in your sanctuary again, I still have a lot of things to learn. And I guess I was taught by the wrong teachers, and I didn't realize I was taught by the wrong teachers until I met the right teachers. And it's because I was taught aggressively that I didn't realize I was taught aggressively until I met more slower paced people, more peaceful people, more people that said peace but meant peace compared to saying peace but always spread war. Do you get what I mean? It's just I didn't mean to be mean. I didn't realize I was being mean. I was just being myself, and that's how I was taught to be. Thank you for correcting me and putting me into place without actually coming up to physically do it. Like your words have never touched me like any other people's words have, and that's possibly because the way that you have painted the words there was just so colorful in the way that you spoke. I'm sorry for the disrespecting. I'm sorry that I used the word weird when I should have meant unique, when I should have meant creative, when I should have meant specialized, when I should have meant other words, but due to the lack of education I have, I just used the words that were thrown out to me and around me the most. And weird just, it is what it is, and I'm sorry about that. And I mean that in the most wholesome way that I could possibly think, but I also mean that in the changed behavior in the way that I will interact with you to future occurrences. Well, I would hope for more future occurrences. Hopefully, I didn't screw this up. Well, I'm glad we're able to smash or squander those. Well, those aren't the words I'm looking for. I seem to have been lost to find the words that I was trying to gather to be able to explain this issue that we have arise. But I'm just still glad that we solved this without having to take it to such ugh, devaluing and degrading matters like, can't we just think? The mind is the most powerful thing that we have, the body is its guard. I developed my mind to be stronger than my body, but both are formidable opponents if you do ask me. Like others may not agree, but it is what it is, and as long as I haven't had to need to do clashes because of my whole entire identity, my ego being so fragile that how dare you look down on me, I need to show that I am king. I believe what I believe and nobody tests me. And it's fine. I don't need to be tested because I know who I am and I'm sound and strong in my identity. For the fact that you came out like that, I corrected you because not everybody else would have done it like me. In a sense, I think I was trying to protect you. I was trying to educate you, but I don't always think I can educate every single body, every single soul. So if you listen, you listen. If you don't, well, somebody will teach you differently. I tried teaching you one way. They may teach you another way. The lessons that you've learned are still the lessons that you've learned, but who taught you better is all dependent on you personally. But no beef, no issues. We are good. Thank you for at least listening to me. Most say they do, and I'll hold you to your actions. Apologies mean nothing if people don't change the way that they act because they say, I'm sorry, because when talking is cheap, when you don't have to pay for a consultation, when you can say where the fuck you want to, you don't have to change anything, then I'm sorry. It's just something you say. I love you. It's just something that you say. But when you're somebody that holds to your words, when you're somebody that actually holds values to things that you say and or do, that means I'm sorry. You change your behavior, you change the way that you treat me. And I love you means that you start gesturing more, you start being kind more, you start being patient more, you start paying attention and learning things that you thought that you didn't know before, but you truly did. But because now that you mean the things that you say, that you remember to do the things better instead of just doing the things at all, instead of doing the things bitter, instead of just doing it just to do it. You're doing it for gratitude. You're doing it because you want to. You're doing it out of pride and ego and out of showmanship. Are you just doing to do? Or are you doing for showmanship? Are you doing for you? Or are you doing for integrity? I try to do for my whole identity. My ego is dead. I am who I am, and sometimes who you think I am. But at the end of the day, I am who I am, and sometimes who you think I am may collide with who you think. Sometimes who you think I am may collide with who I truly am, but I know who I am, regardless of who you think I am, and that's fine with me. If those two images do not align, because I'm not going to ask you, you may or may not tell me. I hope when you speak to me, it's honestly, but I do get some people love to speak deceitfully, not even realizing that the tongue that they speak isn't even honest because some minds aren't connected to the reality. I get it. I get it. I'm just glad you're not a walking tragedy. Thank you for learning to be better.